Hey everyone, just driving. Thought I'd come on here and let you know how I'm doing. I just got over COVID, although the after effects have been really rough. I've been very unstable. Uh, Still coughing, but not as bad. I can kind of hold it back a lot, but I always have that feeling of coughing like that. But in general, I'm doing better. That's the second time I've had COVID and benzo withdrawal. So you can get through it, but I mean, it's like the disorientation after COVID for me is, it was brutal last time and it's brutal this time. Not as bad this time, I think, but it's still pretty intense. So it just kind of getting through it. Today I feel really unstable. I shouldn't be driving, so I'm on my way back home. I thought by getting out a little bit, it might help me feel a little better, and it didn't help one bit. It just made me feel worse. And that's how it goes. I woke up with a lot of anxiety again today, with my anxiety kicking back up. You know, if you've watched my past few videos, my anxiety was really bad, and then it started to get a little better. I think the distraction of COVID enough made it a little better. But now that I'm starting to feel a little better, it's like here comes the anxiety again. So it's like one thing or a fucking another. You just don't win. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm pretty exhausted of the whole thing, just being sick all the time. It's been a battle since I tapered my meds like 2.5 months ago, and ever since then I started getting the major anxiety, and like it just came with a lot of issues that don't seem to be resolving too well. So I have to either change my lifestyle because I won't taper again until things get better. And I mean they've gotten a bit better, but not enough. And I don't plan on tapering for a while anyway. Like I'll taper after the holidays, come the new year. But then again, if even if I'm not ready then, which I should be, my own mental health is definitely blocking me from getting further, and I can't really get past it. Getting COVID, that fucked my nervous system. I'll start to feel a little better, then I'll feel worse, then feel a little better, feel a little worse. So up and down. It was really rough. COVID was rough. And the thing is, I don't think anybody really gets how having COVID and benzo withdrawal is so brutal. Because at first it just feels like COVID, but then after a while your nervous system reacts big time, and it's really hard. So right now my job is I'm think as of today I'm just thinking about it today. I'll probably start doing more meditation and bringing a lot of that calm back in my life. So we'll see how that goes. I need to meditate more to get things back rolling, to calmer, calmer life. Um, I work a lot, but that's good. I tried to work a little bit today, like go out, like to go out, but all it did was mess me up more. So I'm heading back home. Still pretty early, so I'm gonna meditate some and get some work done at home. Then meditate more, relax. Tomorrow I have a long day for work, so I'm hoping that I feel a little somewhat decent. I just know this morning when I woke up with a lot of anxiety, it just messes my whole day. It's like it just burns my nervous system, and then I'm just disoriented. My body feels like shit. I'm walking around like a fucking zombie, and then I have that PTSD thing going. I get a lot of PTSD, from it. So then when I wake up tomorrow, like I'll start thinking about it, and I pretty much manifest it because I'm so sensitive still. I don't know why. And I don't know if I'm making it more sensitive. I just don't know what's going on. Usually when I have these bouts of anxiety, they resolve about 2-3 weeks, and it's been a couple months. So I'm not really sure what's going on. I think I've just scared myself so much I can't like stop it. So anyway, if anybody thinks anything, feel free to ask. I'm only going to be on here for a few more minutes. Just wanted to let you know that the whole COVID thing is fine. I've got through it, but I have a lot of remaining symptoms, a lot of pain, disorientation, fatigue, major fatigue. Yeah, I could sleep all the time. And I know that doesn't help anything. The fatigue always makes all the other symptoms worse. So, allergies have been bad, but I've been outside a bit more. I've taken allergy medicine, and that doesn't seem to mess me up too much, but I think it kind of helped. It helped make things a little worse this time. I just can't gauge what's making my anxiety much worse. It could be the anxiety meds because it just so happened things were getting better, and then I took an allergy med yesterday. Then I woke up with really bad anxiety. So I don't know. I don't think it is. I just think it makes me in general a little more disoriented. I'm not sure, but it's hard to tell. It's hard to believe that I'll ever make it through all this. Seriously, like I've done really well and I've gotten through a lot, but if I'm gonna have this major anxiety issue now, I've always had anxiety, but now it's come to a point where it's really taking a toll on my mental health and physical health. Like if that doesn't get much better, it's gonna be really hard to taper. Because honestly, if the anxiety was gone, I would be doing much better. So, not really sure what to do with that other than start meditating more and start bringing a lot more calm in my life, and it might calm it down enough to where I can get to a baseline that I can handle. Because lately, it started getting better, but it's getting worse again. And I'm not really sure what to do about it. And then I freak myself out. I always make it worse. I overthink it. I start scanning my symptoms all the time, scanning for anxiety. It's ridiculous. And I know, like, the key is to just accept it, so forth. Hey, how you doing? But so I have to really work on my mental health before I ever taper again. I probably only need to taper 3 or 4 more times, but I can't imagine that being less than a few years because the tapers are getting brutal, and my mental health is becoming really shitty. If I actually could take something for the anxiety, which I can't, it would probably make things a lot easier just to get through the stuff, but it's been way too much. So it's like I have to wait 6 months before I taper sometimes. Like this time it was so intense. It was so brutal with the anxiety, and then the anxiety spinning my other symptoms really, really bad. There's nothing I can do. I can't taper on top of that, or it's gonna just triple the fucking, already sensitized nervous system, and I really don't know if I can deal with that because it's not like, oh, I'll feel like shit for a week. Yeah, I'll feel like shit for months, maybe a year, and I don't want to do that. Today was a real disappointment. I mean, I'm able to do things I wasn't able to do a long time ago. So I mean, I get it. It's cool. I'm glad I'm to the point where I can drive and talk. But still, it's more or less like I'm so used to dealing with this shit that it's just like I do it anyway. If I don't, I'm just gonna become agoraphobic. So I just do it. But my head's tingling again. I get the half of my face is numb. I get a lot of the akathisia, especially my legs. The anxiety really stems in my gut, where it just shoots out fucking weird ass stress, anxiety all the time, and it's just getting a little too intense again. So, and it really kind of ruined my day today. So, we'll see. I think I'm gonna sneak over to this gas station. Anyway, so I'm gonna head off here. I'm gonna get gas and try to finish my day today in a positive way. Try to meditate a couple of times and relax and stuff like that. But send me good vibes. My main biggest drawback is the anxiety, and the anxiety it definitely stirs up my other symptoms. Because anxiety just picks on your nervous system. It just fucking sucks. So then the more those symptoms raise, the worse I feel. Anyway, sorry about that. Talk to you soon. Take care.